Hello, my name is Dieuvil. I would like to speak a little bit or answer some questions of my experience with the 21-day program. I decided to start the program after speaking to Michael about many things that were going on in my life and my career, but mainly because I had felt at that time that I was ready to kind of elevate myself to the next level, and but not only in career-wise, but just kind of, in my general life. So I had been discussing with him on how I wanted to improve in all aspects of my life, and he had mentioned that he had the 21 days of energy mastery program. So I decided that it would be a cool thing to try. Before the program, I probably felt good. I didn't feel bad at all. And I had felt that, okay, well, I had done all the things that I wanted to do with my career. I wanted to become an attorney. I wanted to work in entertainment. I wanted to live abroad. But then what is next for me? How do I become more successful? How do I become better at what I do and become a better person? So I had felt that I had the ability to do these things and to be bigger and to be better, but I just didn't really know how. And what was great about the Energy Mastery program is that I realized that it was essentially, I was my biggest critic, and that it was me that was actually keeping me from advancing to be bigger and better. A better version of myself. And that was what I think was the most fulfilling aspect of the program. I could actually see and write down on paper and see in a screen in front of me how I felt about myself, and I felt about my advancement in my career, how I felt about the way I loved myself, and about the way that I saw my progression, and the way that I saw my accomplishments and my skills and my gifts. And it was interesting for me to realize that I knew that I have the ability to do whatever I wanted, but for some reason there's something in my brain that kept me, or that disallowed me from being myself, a better version of myself. It was nice to see that there are some things that about the way that I look at myself and the way that I look at my positioning in the world. For me to see it concrete was a little unsettling, but it was good for me to be able to see it in concrete form, so I could actually realize it and work on it. After the 21-day program, after I went through this whole process of seeing, I felt a little bit more clarity on the things that I need to work on to make myself better. And every day I use those lessons and those skills that I learned from the course to improve my outlook on how to use my skills in everyday life. If there's anything that I can say as a whole about the program and how it affected me and how other people should also take advantage of it as well, is that you can want to grow, right? And you could want to advance, but you really can't do that until you learn about yourself, because if you can't really coach yourself or coach others if you don't know who you are. The 21-day program helped me to understand who I am and how I view myself, and that's really important. And I really appreciate the program for helping me get to that point. Thank you, Michael.